Well, after a long absence, we're back in the Pine Barrens. We have blue sky today, and it's very nice and cool. Not too much smoke in the air. See, it looks a lot different now. We got the oaks leafed out, so everything's a lot greener. And I'm hoping there aren't any flies. That's the main thing I'm hoping for, because otherwise, yeah, it's not going to be fun dealing with those flies. But we're here at the Brookhaven State Park and Lakes. That's what we're going to be doing today. Everything is so green. A lot of pollen in the air, though. I can smell the pines very strong. Very, very strong. But yeah, a lot of green here. The oaks. All right, there's our trail that we're going to take up to the lakes. There aren't any pine flies yet, but we're not at the lakes yet. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, it's really nice here. It's nice to see some blue sky, you know? No smoke today, not much smoke at all. Okay, so yeah, look over there. We got more pines. Everything's nice and green. It's really, really beautiful. Yeah, look at all this. Everything's so bright. Look at this. Alright, doesn't look like there's much of a lake there. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it does not look like there's much of a lake here. Again, because it's been dry. Looks like all we got is a dried up lake bed. There's no lake here at all. This lake may be gone completely. Let's see. No, that's not good at all. This lake is gone. I think this lake has completely disappeared. More or less, yeah. No more lake. Look at this. This lake is gone. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen this lake gone completely like this. This just tells you how bad the drought is. You have two factors draining these lakes. You have the drought, and then you have all the development on Long Island draining the aquifer, lowering the water table. So there you go. Wow. We'll have to see if there's any water in the other lakes. Well, if you look closely, you'll see that there's a lot of lance-lead violet here. They're very small, little white flowers. Here you go. I don't know if that camera's going to focus on them very well. Let's even try, but sort of see them here and here. Very hard to get the camera to focus on these little flowers. Macro mode is a nice little gimmick they have in these cameras, but it usually doesn't work. It's just a gimmick. It doesn't really work. Here's another one right here. Beautiful pines there. Great shapes. Again, there's our lake all dried up. This doesn't bode well for the other lakes that we're going to check out. This one is completely gone, more or less. It's just a few little wet spots in the middle, and that's about it. Well, we're starting to get a few flies, unfortunately. I'm deciding whether to even look at the other lake, because it'll probably be pretty dried up too, and I'll probably just go to the lake, the larger lake, because that one I know will be there. Look here. Really? Look at that, huh? Got a lot of pollen. It's sticking to everything, man. It's going all over my camera. You might see it on the camera. I don't know. I'm cleaning it constantly. The tree pollen is like maxed out right now. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go on that path over there, I think. I got all these pines though. Beautiful over here. Got some big pines over here too. I know, it's been such a long time since we've been here, I know. Well, the weather was not doing good. You know, I wasn't feeling well, and a whole number of reasons. Let me get here. We got one more cool day here, because once it gets hot, the flies are going to be bad. We'll have to see. I'm going to go over to the other smaller lake, and we'll see how bad the flies are over there. And started getting attacked. Yeah, I'm starting to get attacked already. See, they're bad by that smaller lake, so that's why I don't want to go over there. We can try. And these here, the male cones, they're already dried up. Looks like they lost most of their pollen already. Yep. These male cones usually release their pollen. Now it looks like they released their pollen early because they're usually green, but you can see these are all red now. So they've released a lot of their pollen already. We're probably going to start seeing this become new growth by the end of the month because these trees are about a month early. Because we've had such a warm winter and because it's just been so, everything's just out of whack, you know. These have pollen in them. You shake it up, releases some pollen, you know. Yeah, I don't see much coming off. Yeah, look at those shapes there. We're going to try to go to the, see what that lake is probably all drained. I don't think I want to look at it, and the flies are going to probably be terrible. But we'll see, we'll check it out, we'll see. Yeah, look at all those shapes. Yeah, I know those lakes are going to be dried up, so I'm not even going to go there. I know that the other lake is dried up. This lake going to be dried up. Oh, it's so much pollen on my screen. It's coming from somewhere. Oh, yeah, look at that, huh? Beautiful scenery right there. All right, this will be the path we're going to take up to the bigger lake. Hopefully that lake will be nice and full. Okay, so on the trail down to the lake here, and should be there in about 5 to 10 minutes. So far, the flies haven't come back. We'll see. Hopefully, they won't be by the lake. Oh, yeah. All right, ready to head to the lake. Our way to the lake. The lake is right over there. This isn't going to be a long video. It's really not that long of a walk. Because unfortunately I hurt my leg last week. Yeah, I don't know. I was walking in Twin Lakes and I kind of tripped on a stump. You know, one of these. I was just going too fast. I just wasn't paying attention. And kind of hurts a little bit to walk. So I don't want to push it too far. Alright, I see the lake over there. There it is. That's why I don't see me walking too fast or, you know, anything like that. Well, what's going on with me personally is, I don't know, it's taking a toll on my health, physically speaking. But I'm not here to talk about that in this video. There's the lake. Just got to find the path to it. You can see it over there. This lake's nice and full, luckily. Very windy out here. That's why they're concerned about brush fires. Even this lake is low, though. Look at all the pollen. Lots of pollen. Yeah, the lake is low. It's low, all right. Normally, it would be up to here, so yeah, this lake is pretty dried up as well. It's pretty low. Yeah, this lake is usually much larger. Usually I'm not able to walk over here. The lake comes up to over to here. I see more of those landsleeve violets again. Here's the lake though. It is beautiful though. And it looks like there's a great blue heron flying out of that tree over there. I can't tell from here. All right, let's walk. Still a little water there. I almost stepped in some. But yeah, this lake's pretty low, pretty dried up, as you can see here. Get more of that landsleeve violet here, which again, it's a tiny little flower the camera does not like focusing on. So it's not going to focus on it, but. We'll stay here for about 20 minutes and then I'll head back. Yeah, it's a shame how this lake has shrunk. Oh, man. More of that landsleeve violet again. I'm going to try to see if we can get a better look at it for you. Hold on a second. Maybe now. I don't know. Yeah, that's landsleeve violet. Some more of it. Sometimes, yeah, you got to just keep trying. You know, it's a very small flower. That's why it's hard for the camera to focus on it, though. Honestly, I think these macro modes on these cameras could be better. It's always an issue with them. They always want to focus on the background, even though you put it on macro, and even if you're using spot focus, it'll still do it. Here's some more. Here, that they're everywhere. Landsleeve violets. See these little white flowers. They are violets, though. A little bit of purple in the center of them if you look closely. I gotta kind of stay over here because it's a little soggy over there. Still think we have a little bit of haze in here, just a little bit. Yeah, lots of this landsleeve violet growing. I can't bend down again to show it to you. Alright, well, except we're going to walk around the whole lake here. We can. Normally, this lake would be flooded and you wouldn't even be able to get. This one here, yeah. Yes, landsleeve violet there. Come on. We also Spatulate Leaf Sundews as well. Yeah, I'm kneeling down again. Oh, it's so hard for me to kneel down. Oh. Now, if you look real close, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but if you look really close, those are sundews, and they actually eat insects. And there's sticky substances on their little leaves there that trap the insects. So these are actually carnivorous plants. They eat meat, believe it or not. Right, so you know, if you take your time, you get to see a lot of stuff that you wouldn't see if you don't take your time. So, okay, this definitely looks like a wet spot there. We'll have to see if we can get around. There's a trail that would take us back. I kind of want to keep going around the lake though here, right? Maybe some flies over here. I feel a couple of flies. Oh, those flies. No, the flies bite. You know, not just flies that like to bug you. They draw blood, the pine flies. You know, You know, there's a lot of them over here. A lot of them, but there's also a lot of dragonflies as well. Lots of different dragonflies to look at here. They eat the pine flies. The dragonflies are very beneficial. Yeah, I see them all flying around me here. Kind of want to go to this spot and get a picture, so that's why we're going to have to just deal with it. I know you might see I have headphones on. It's so the flies don't fly in my ears. I don't want them flying in my ears. There's nothing more annoying than that. I don't actually have any music on at all. Yeah, there's the view looking that way. I want to get over to this spot because there's some beautiful trees to look at here. Yeah, look at these. There's the lake there. And all this too. Look at that. Oh man, much pollen. Can't even see my screen. It covers up the screen and everything. Beautiful spot, and as you got to see, if I remembered to put it in there, it's a beautiful butterfly and a lance-leaf violet. Yeah, they're all over the place, lance-leaf violet. And we have another kind of a bird called a killdeer over there. Yeah, it's a killdeer right there. You see that little bird right there. It's kind of blending in with everything over. This camera doesn't zoom a whole lot. Alright. Check out some of these too. I think it's called Oldfield Toadflax, I think. Little purple flowers, which I'm going to try to get a picture of here. Alright, just got to get to the other side of the lake. Get out of here. Hopefully we can. There's that killdeer again. I've seen those many times. Alright, oh, this is going to be a little tough now. This side might give you a little tough to get through here. Let's see. Just got to get across the other side here. Alright, figure this out. Well, I'm going to get close to wrapping up this video. I got to head back. Alright, meet it around there. Well, that's that lance-leaf violet here. I'm going to step over these trees here. Well, these are fallen trees. More of that lance-leaf violet. It grows everywhere. Alright, I got to concentrate on stepping over these trees here. Okay, so that's going to wrap up this video here. Hope you enjoyed it. Beautiful day here in the Pines. I got to head on back now. Still got that beautiful blue sky. I'd like to stay here a little longer, but starting to run out of energy. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Remember what it's all about, man. It's all about those great shapes.